Queenstown, one of the numerous island towns in the Opobo Nkoro local government area of Rivers State. This is where over 500,000 people proudly call home. This simple but ancient town and its people are constantly prone to severe erosion of its waterfront due to its proximity to the unforgiving Atlantic tidal waves. Every day, every hour, every second, Queenstown and its people are under the threat of erosion surge as the erosion of its waterfront keeps eating into the dwelling area. It's too close for comfort.
A community is about to go into extinction. Yes, that's what comes into my mind.
As you can see, we are living below sea level. That is to say, any minute from now, for any single erosion here, we are off. Our next closest neighbor that we have here is the Atlantic Ocean.
If that remaining thing falls down, that's the end of this community here.
Relics of attempts by the federal government in 1987 to check the menace of erosion by constructing a shoreline erosion control system, later the waterfront, in an obvious surrender to the constant hammering by the tidal waves. This situation has further exposed the community to the uncertainty of its survival.
Talking about the shore protection, it is too bad to say from the one, and that is why we'll now apply to the state government to come to our aid, because the situation was bad. Right now you can see, to draw people from the boats, the difficulties that we are facing, and it's based on that the state government awarded this job to Sanfil and Embark Queenstown. But to my surprise, for over 2 years now, we have been battling with the contractors to come and execute the job.
Moved by the clear and present danger and concerned about the safety of the people, Right Honorable Chibuike Rotimi Amaechi-led government of Rivers State announced the Shoreline Protection and Restoration Project. But this was where it ended. The initial but feeble display of preparedness by the contractor Dyson Associates to execute the project fizzled out.
From our findings, we know the contractor have been mobilized to site, so we are trying to reach the government. But I think I will use the opportunity to advise the community. I'm a member of the community, but I'm not the community. So I advise the community to go further and put pressure from government angles to make sure that this job is being done, because the money has been released.
It would appear that the contractor abandoned work without any reason. But of more curiosity is the claim by the Rivers State Ministry of Works that the project is 90% complete. This has been a source of concern to the people. The need to peacefully speak out now and draw the governor's attention to an obvious misinformation about the status of the Queenstown Shoreline Protection and Restoration Project cannot be overemphasized.
I know perhaps that government is not aware that the contract, which they had gone on air to say 90% completed, is not complete. They should come and see it.
We can see right now that not even up to 1% has been done. So how can you be talking of 90%?
As a community, we've tried our best to catch this company called Dyson, because as far as I'm concerned, they cannot eat the money for this contract. We saw the address on their billboard, on their project signboard, and since this job was awarded 2011, till about last year, close to the end of last year, nothing was done. We tried locating them. We went as far as their office in Lagos, and we found out that it was a 2-bedroom flat. And as when we went there, we couldn't find anybody at home. We also traced where they said is their office in Port Harcourt, Dyson, somewhere in Nigeria or something like that. We found out that it was a residential house. We couldn't find anybody. As a community, We tried, invited them for a meeting at Nikon apartment so that we could find out as a community what their problem was, so that we can chase it. If it is writing to the government that the contractor said these are their constraints. Unfortunately, the company refused to come. In fact, that was the day we came to know that even the people that we are seeing on site are not Dyson staffs, that they are Halifax staffs. And they told us they can't come because Dyson has not directed them to go into any meeting with the community.
Every effort made by the community to meet with the project contractor since 2011 has been rebuffed. The people of Queenstown are now at the mercy of the tides and the continuous loss of its shoreline to the ocean waves, with the attendant impact on the quality of life of people living here, especially women who have to struggle to eke a living.
It affects us. It affects us. We will go to market. We will go to market, we come back. Look at just look at the staircase there. A lot of women will fall down with their things, with their goods like that. Is it good? Nowhere to climb from. And then when the water goes down, you can imagine a woman raising her this, and how does she carry her loads here? It does not only affect the women, it affects everybody. All the children, men, women in the community.
It's very, very bad. How can I stay? My store is spoiling. When I went to market and buy garri, before under 2 days, my garri don't spoil because of the tide. When I get high tide, it enter inside my store and damage everything I have in the store. Why?
It's very, very dicey that you sleep here in this community, waking up, that you understand that when the water flows, it comes in through the drainage to our houses, because it's very close to Atlantic Ocean. You understand? When the water flows, it gets into there. You wake up from your mat and you understand that you are waking from water, just because our shore protection has been abandoned by the so-called contractors they've been awarded the contract to.
How long this shoreline will remain this way is quite uncertain. But what is obvious is that the people of Queenstown are living on the precipice, and any time now, they might be swept away. This, therefore, is an appeal to the Rivers State government to take a look at the Queenstown Shoreline Protection and Restoration Project. This is a clear and present danger, and time is running out.
So the ministry, I appeal to my friend who is the Commissioner of Works, Victor Giadom, to please look at this matter seriously, because for the state government to take decision to some fill and embark a place means that they want to save life, means that they want to save property.
I think government had given out the contract, and I feel that when we reported about this haphazard job which they are trying to build up here, I think government should call the company which entrusted this job to, call them to order. And if possible, let them go and look for other. There are other dredging companies, not only those Halifax and the rest of them. There are others. They can go and get those other people to come and look at the job, if possible, to start the work again.
So we are praying as a community that the government should, as a matter of urgency, visit this site to confirm if actually the work they claim they have done, what that amount of money they have so far.
What we are trying to do now is to reach the governor, to give him a first-hand information about the community. And I know him. I know maybe when he gets to here, he will do something about it.
So whoever that has taken the money should come back here with his material and do this thing for us. We are part of this state.
Now we are inside mud. The community have been finished. That's why we are crying for the government to come and help us.
This is a clear and present danger, and time is running out.